A soothsayer bids you beware the odds of March, fuck boy. Welcome to the No Cap Recap. I'm your boy Trentonius Maximus out here for weeks 1 and 2 of March 2024. I know I said that it will be 1 week only. Haha, girl math, JK, 2 weeks. Here we go. If you're going to watch this No Cap Recap, it might not be a bad idea to go ahead and cue this sucker up on YouTube and have it loading while you go get you a Don Jose pizza down there in Haleville, Alabama. Go get Don Jose pizza. Let's hop into it. Starting her off March 1st, first thing that happened, scientists off the coast of Maui down there in Hawaii recorded the first sexual activity ever recorded between two humpback whales. Now, the problem there is that they were both males, so come to find out they were a couple of brokeback whales. So that's a pretty funny way to start this No Cap Recap, but literally on the same day the least funny thing that happened this month happened. What happened? Akira Toriyama died. Akira Toriyama is the man who came up with Dragon Ball Z, and that's terribly sad. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. Some of my earliest memories are watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami with my brother and my cousin. It kind of goes without saying, all activity in Mexico ground to a grinding halt, but literally everybody, including the people on SportsCenter, were talking about him. So even when the jocks start talking about you, you know that you made a massive impact. So rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Rest in power, as they say. You will be forever missed. March 3rd, up in, I believe, North or South Carolina, a pair of rollerblades was seized by U.S. Customs. Well, what happened? It's just rollerblades. I mean, rollerblades is kind of lame, but, you know, who am I to judge? But what they decided they could judge was the fact that there was cocaine infused in the wheels of these rollerblades, so I guess they were trying to smuggle coke into the country via the wheels of a pair of rollerblades? I don't know, man. March 4th, pro wrestler Sting retired after 39 years of wrestling. Thanks for all the memories, Sting. You will be forever missed in the sport. Can't wait to hear you talk to The Undertaker on a podcast or something. Early on the morning of March 5th, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, I believe all meta platforms, all had a huge outage that morning. That's pretty wild to come to find out. We all had to start like talking to each other and touching grass and shit. It was kind of crazy. Things got so desperate out here, I nearly got a damn hobby. JK, I wasn't affected by the outage. That's kind of crazy how that works out, but I'd had no trouble whatsoever. So while y'all was out living your lives, I was snooping around on your Facebooks, so I know what you posted. You can't hide that from me. March 6th, more whale news, wildly enough. 30 miles south of Nantucket, out in the ocean there, scientists discovered a gray whale. What's interesting about this is that the gray whale has been believed to be extinct for like 200 years. And they found one down south of Nantucket. So the gray whale has returned after a 200-year hiatus. So that's good news. Always good to hear about even more animals returning after hundreds of years. Kind of crazy how this keeps happening. Hopefully it'll keep on happening. I'm trying to get my hands on some dodo bird, you dig? The next day, on March 7th, they found the armorer on the Rust set, you know, the thing where Alec Baldwin shot them people. They found that person guilty of involuntary manslaughter, so that's good to know that, yeah, when you go start mixing live ammunition with blanks and people start dying, you need to be held accountable as an armorer for a movie. Still standing by on that Alec Baldwin charge, but, you know, fingers crossed. Also on that day, Y-O-U, Ioana, L-U-V, Madonna, me neither. On that day, apparently Madonna was holding a concert, and they were doing Vogue. You know, Vogue. If you don't know what Vogue is, good for you. Either way, she was performing that song, and she noticed one of the concert goers was sitting down, and she's like, hey, why don't you get up and dance? Dude was in a wheelchair. And she's like, oh, politically incorrect, sorry. I feel like you could have said something else. Such as nothing at all. Mind your damn business, Madonna. March 9th, Joe Biden made a State of the Union address. I don't really give a shit about that or what he had to say. But what did matter, apparently, was Katie Britt, an Alabama state representative for the House of whatever. She made a response to the State of the Union address. And apparently it was weird as fuck. Supposedly she sounded like a Baptist youth minister trying to tell you something in a very insincere tone. Apparently she's just saying stuff really insincerely. And apparently that was just really bizarre to see. I haven't actually seen what she was talking about, but supposedly it was really bad. If I know what happened, there should be text over here. I should probably have watched the video before making this video, but I'm a very lazy man, so I've got after text to let you know how I felt about the thing. March 10th, up in, I believe, Chicago, a man was arrested for battery, assault charges, and things of that nature. What's interesting about this fellow is that his legal name, is D's Nuts Kroll. So Mr. Kroll, otherwise known as D's Nuts, D's Nuts got arrested for beating some folks down. So hopefully, these Nuts are indeed in jail, but maybe D's Nuts can beat the case, and maybe D's Nuts can be out free balling on the street before you know it. D's Nuts. Some other really, really good news on that day. March 10th, after 70 years, Godzilla won an Oscar. Godzilla -1, Kino grade movie, won an Oscar for Best Special Effects. That's good. I will say it's bullshit. Should have got Best Picture. Should have gotten Best Foreign Movie at least, but we'll take what we can get. I saw that movie like a few days before my son was born. Wildly enough, saw that sucker in theaters, and the special effects were very good. But the movie itself was just incredible. Oh, I should also point out that it was going off against like Marvel movies with like multi-$100 million budgets. Godzilla -1 had a $15 million budget, and they blew all these other movies out of the water. So come to find out, effort is better than money. Who knew? I should also add just another little thing that happened. I didn't see it. Apparently there's no footage of it. There's just like a part where there's like they recorded an empty stage, but allegedly John Cena was naked at the Oscars. He just had an envelope covering his junk up there. Supposedly this is like an advertisement for some movie he's doing. Supposedly he also has an OnlyFans going. That's the John Cena, Mr. Bing Chilling himself. I don't know what the fuck John Cena's doing, but maybe stop. March 12th, a little bit of suspicious news. You know I love talking about this kind of shit. Boeing has had a lawsuit going on against them. And there was a whistleblower fellow who said, hey, Boeing has been using some faulty parts, and that's why a lot of plane crashes keep happening. Well, wouldn't you know it? Right in the middle of the case, like right in the middle of the hearing, right in the middle of the proceedings of the court case, this whistleblower was just found dead, allegedly of his own hand in his home. What happened? So yeah, Boeing did that. Fortunately, they have absolutely zero people fooled. I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do about it, but everybody knows what they did. Everybody knows what happened. So everybody looking at Boeing real close, everybody thinks they're up to some shit. I should also add that apparently the Boeings and Clintons are like this, so Hillary probably just had another on the kill count. March 13th, Wendy's dropped their orange cream Frosty, literally doing an orange dreamsicle Frosty in lieu of a strawberry this go around, which frankly I'm hype about that. You can give me fucking orange dreamsicle dog shit and I'd love it. Orange dreamsicle is one of my favorite flavor profiles in nature. And our last day for the 2 weeks is March 14th. March 14th is 314. That'd be Pie Day. So I know Burger King was doing buy one get one free large pizzas. I didn't get one, but you could have. Also on that day, apparently you can no longer hop on Pornhub in Texas, because Texas is really pushing this law where, like, if you go on a porno website, they want to ask for your ID and shit. You gotta give them a photo ID and stuff so they can verify your age and stuff, supposedly to make sure that all the people of appropriate age gets in there. What they're actually doing is trying to find out what kind of pornography you're watching. And a couple of categories of pornography that are illegal that shall remain unnamed. Yeah, you need to go to jail for that. But as far as anything that is legal to be up on the website, ain't none of your goddamn business what anybody's watching on the pornographic website. God damn it. Either way, no more Pornhub in Texas, because Texas was like, Pornhub, enact that policy or no Pornhub. And Pornhub said, cool, no Pornhub in Texas then. Also, on March 14th, Jack Schubarth, that's his name, a man over in Montana, pled guilty to trying to make giant hybrid crossbred sheep so that way he could sell them to wealthy people so they can be hunted for trophies. So that happened. Apparently he had been getting tissue samples from Marco Polo sheep, which is one of the largest rams on earth, and he had been taking the tissue samples and creating genetically engineered bighorn sheep crossed with Marco Polo sheep there, trying to make these big-ass sheep. He had to plead guilty. I think it's a $25,000 fine or 5 years in prison. Naturally, we all know this guy's rich as fuck, so he'll probably just pay the fine and go off scot-free. So that sucks that people like that can get away with that shit, but it's understandable that Montana would try to put the Quahitas on something that puts the whole ecosystem at risk. Oh shit, by the way, Congress has been fighting tooth and nail to ban TikTok over the past several days. The bills have been passing. They've been passing with flying colors, like Democrats and Republicans haven't been able to agree on fucking anything for the past forever. Literally, the government has shut down on multiple occasions, but by God, they gotta ban that TikTok. What they're saying is that it is a data mining security breach or some shit like that. It's a danger to your privacy. You know, they're not going after Twitter or Facebook. You ever literally just talked about something, or much less looked at something or thought about something, and then you get an ad for it a few minutes later on Facebook? Yeah, they don't care about that shit. On a real note, what they're actually doing is that whenever the fucking nursing home on Capitol Hill decides they're going to try to pull some dumb shit, or the government in general tries to do some stupid shit, everybody starts telling on them on TikTok. That's literally the only reliable news source we have left, because it's just people posting facts. And the government wants to censor that, silence that, and shut it down. So be not fooled. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. The reason they're trying to get rid of TikTok is because TikTok is letting people know what actually is happening. And the feds fucking hate that shit, dude. So either way, that's your No Cap recap for the first 2 weeks of March 2024. That's March 1st through 14th, 2024. I'm Trentonius Maximus. Thank y'all for sticking around and watching. I'm hoping this one will be a lot shorter and maybe I can get it uploaded a lot quicker. Hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all take care of y'allselves. Go watch the videos that we've been uploading on this channel recently. We uploaded one called Passcode. We uploaded one called Kenton Spies, Government Spies and Weapons 3. And then we got another one coming Sunday, if it ain't up there already. Sneak peek, it's going to be called Goblins. There's no sneak peek to the video, it's just the name is going to be Goblins. So look out for that if this video is uploaded before that. There it is. That's your No Cap recap. I hope this was much shorter. I hope it was a lot more tolerable to watch. I hope you watched this while you had a Don Jose pizza. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, fuck you a little bit.